All right, everyone, now we're going to move on to Prisms. So in your foldable, you should see the Prisms tab open, and when you flip it up, this are the two pages that you should see, okay? So let's get started with Prisms. So if we remember, Prisms have how many bases? We just learned about it. Prisms have 2 bases, okay? So the prisms that we're going to work with, there's a variety of them, but we're going to start with a triangular prism. So let's start with a triangular prism. The triangular base has side lengths ABC. So how do I know it's a triangular prism? If you get your highlighter, you can highlight the triangle. So here's one base, and here's the other base, okay? So it's a triangular prism, and it's telling me that the base has side lengths ABC. And so that's important because that's going to give us our perimeter. So perimeter, if you remember, that's when you add up all the sides, is equal to those 3 sides. Side A, right here, A plus B plus C. And so when you open up that net, we have that perimeter for the triangle in these edges. So those are the edges that created the triangle if I were to fold them up. But the lateral area, so we're going to start with lateral area of the shape is only the sides. So if you imagine yourself in a room, lateral area would be the area of just the walls around you, not the floor or the ceiling. Does that make sense? So if you notice, this is my floor. This is my ceiling, and this is my floor. My lateral area that I'm going to find is just the walls around it, which are rectangular. Remember, for prisms, the walls are rectangles. So the lateral area forms a rectangle. We just saw it right there. It forms a rectangle, and this is the formula for it. So here's our first formula. All of these shapes are going to have different formulas. So lateral area equals perimeter times the height of my prism. So this is the first formula we're looking at. And then just remember that capital P stands for perimeter of the base. Perimeter of the base. Okay? That's the lateral area. So if we use that formula for the prism right down here, find the lateral area of the prism to the left, then this is the formula, lateral area equals perimeter times height of the base, okay? The perimeter of the base. So I have this base right here, and it's a pentagon, right? It has 5 sides. And you see these little dashes? Do y'all remember what the dashes mean? You should. It means that those are all equal sides. So each side of this pentagon here at the bottom is 4.5. So when I find my perimeter, I'm going to find that first. So my perimeter is equal to 4.5. And we're going to add that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4.5 added together 5 times is equal to 22.5. Okay, so that's my perimeter. And what is the height that they gave me in this prism, this pentagonal prism? What's the height? Remember, the height is always perpendicular to the base, so that's how I know that it's right here, okay? It is 5. So my height equals 5. So now I have what I need. I have the perimeter, and I have the height of the prism. I have the perimeter and the height. So then I just take those 2 numbers and I plug it in. So lateral area equals, what's the perimeter? 22.5 And the height is 5. We go to Desmos. I'm going to show you, that way you can see how easy it is. 22.5 times 5. So lateral area equals 112.5 inches squared for this pentagonal prism, okay? So that is lateral area. Now, the next thing is the total surface area. So not only do I want the sides, I want the total surface area of the prism. So the way you find this is by adding the lateral area. So the one we just found was the walls here on the side. The rectangular walls. If I were to outline it, this is the area we found. All these rectangles. We found the area of all these rectangles on the side. What we're going to find now is the lateral plus the bases. The bases here at the bottom and the top. So the total surface area. So obviously that means we're going to have the lateral area and the area of the bases. Not just the sides. And this is going to be big B. So if you remember, big B is area of the base. So then our formula will be your lateral area, surface area equals lateral area plus your 2 area of the bases. Okay? The lateral area plus the 2 area of the bases. Okay? Again, big B stands for area of the base. You need to write that down because you're going to see that a lot. Okay? So let's practice doing this rectangular prism here. So lateral area, again, it says find the lateral and total surface. So the lateral, again, is not the bases included, just the rectangular faces. So we're not going to calculate the bases right now. Lateral area is the perimeter times the height. So let's do our little side work here. What is the perimeter of the base? If this is 5, then this is 5, and this is 10. So I'm going to do it down here. Perimeter equals 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5. That equals 20, 25, 30. So my perimeter is 30. And what is the height of this prism? Remember, the height is perpendicular to the base. So here's the base. And here's the height. Perpendicular. Height is 12. Oops. No. What did I do? Oh my goodness. What happened? My writing moved. Okay, sorry about that. Of course, Ms. Hernandez would have difficulty. Oh my God, now I did it to the other one. I don't know how to change it. Okay, we're just gonna move everything over here. Sorry. Please. Just wait a little bit. Okay, now I have this. Copy. Paste. Okay. So we were right here. Okay. So we found the lateral area. We need the height. So the height was 12. So we plug it in. Perimeter was 30 times the height, which is 12. So my lateral area is 30 times 12, which is 360 centimeters squared. Okay. And now I'm going to do the total, which is the lateral plus the area of the two bases. So surface area, the total surface area is lateral area plus 2b. What is my base? Area of the base. That's a rectangle. How do we find the area of a rectangle? Base times height. So 10 times 5. 50. So the area of my base is 50. And now I just add the lateral, which we already found was 360, plus 2 times 50. Remember, I have to use 2 because there's 2 bases. The one at the top and the one at the bottom. So we're finding all of these areas. So what is 2 times 50? That's 100. So total surface area is 460 centimeters squared. All right. Now, it's going to be your responsibility to try the triangular prism. I'll make a short video later explaining how to do this specific problem. But you need to attempt to do it on your own because on Thursday, we are going to be practicing it, okay? So make sure that you... Oh, I did it. Make sure that you practice that on your own, okay? Have a good day. Bye.